They are running out of time, less than 2 weeks before the super committee deadline for reaching some kind of deal on cutting the deficit.
But the problem on the other side, when they say close loopholes, they say we want no net revenues. I don't think the super committee is going to succeed because our Republican colleagues have said no net revenues.
If you ask the American people, will you accept increased taxes on the wealthy and corporations? 66%, Senator, say yes. So why do we have most Republicans in Congress saying no, not any revenues, no?
The House Speaker John Boehner saying he feels very good about it, saying it's very unlikely there would be any tax increases.
But I want to ask you about the threat of super tax hikes that could sink the economy.
Not going to happen, Larry.
The House Majority Leader Eric Cantor says there's no way the House would support tax increases.
Any penny of increased static revenue is a step in the wrong direction.
They insist that their members in the House and Senate will not vote for any package that includes one iota of tax increases.
We're all about trying to keep the current law as it is and not allow this administration to raise these taxes.
We can't tax the very people that we expect to reinvest in our economy and to create jobs.
At the same time, Boehner wants to make it clear to the Tea Party that he is not willing to accept any new taxes.
If the White House wants to get this done, it's time for them to step up the plate and get serious about it.
Their definition of getting serious, well, it's to refuse to raise taxes at all in order to fix the budget mess.
We cannot allow for even talk of raising taxes right now.
The difference between Democrats and Republicans is that Republicans want to make sure that you get tax cuts on any income you earn over your first $250,000.
Republicans are absolutely determined to oppose any tax increase on any American.
Would you argue against that tax hike?
Yes, I would. In fact, I would argue in favor of making permanent the 2001 and 2003 tax cuts.
We're going to continue to fight in the House to make sure that no American sees a tax increase on January 1, not one.
10 to 1, as Byron said, spending cuts to tax increases. Who on this stage would walk away from that deal? When you raise your hand, if you feel so strongly about not raising taxes, you'd walk away on the 10 to 1 deal.